Brayden Flack is coming in here. He's a serial entrepreneur. He has done many things in many ways, like many of us who find our way to the interwebs of business. But what he has been doing with recommerce, reselling, truly innovative. He comes to us by recommendation of Shannon Jean, and we need to get him here inside of the show right now. Brayden Flack, get in here. Get in here, brother. Live selling legend. There he is. All right. Brayden.
Oh.
Hey,
Brayden.
Thanks for having me, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely, brother. We appreciate you making the time and getting in here, man. Before you expound on recommerce as a business, which I think this is your word. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is your word. I think you should trademark it.
I think I could, but I think Shannon was the one who originally gave me it.
Fair enough.
So I'll give credit where credit's due, you know?
Okay. Fair. Credit where credit due. Shannon is, he does seem to be the godfather of reselling and recommerce. Man, I'd love it if you just give people some background on how you got here today. There's so much heat in live selling, reselling right now. But brother, how did you get here and come to this business model that now you're taking up and to the right and to the moon?
Yeah, I think I got tired of moving big, heavy objects around in my storage unit. And so I was like, because I started reselling about a year ago, and I was selling just locally here on Facebook Marketplace in Utah where I live. And it got to a point where I was like, I purchased like 2 pallets of rugs from Costco liquidation.
Whoa.
And yeah, it sounds like a good idea until you're like, oh, this is more of a workout than a business. And so I got tired of slinging the rugs. And my buddy who's in Shannon's workshop or in his group, the $5 Mastermind, he was a live seller. And so it caught my interest. And I was like, I've seen like my dad, he's huge on Whatnot. Like he loves collecting comic books. And I just didn't know much about it. And so I was kind of introduced to it through Kip and Kip Rowland. And I was like, this seems like something that's interesting to me. Like I can move things fast. I'm sick of listing things too. Like I never have to make another like Facebook or eBay listing.
There we go.
Sounds like heaven to me. So, you just hold it up to the camera. It sells in 30 seconds. You call it good. And I'm like, that sounds like it's for me.
Wow. So give us like, you're crushing on Whatnot now. I mean, what are you selling? Where are you selling it from? Bro, I heard that you were operating this thing out of your storage unit.
Yeah. So I rented a two little 10x20 storage units. And because I lived with roommates, I didn't have any space, like nowhere to do anything. So I started in January. In January, it was like, 30 degrees outside and there's no heat, no power.
Beautiful.
No Wi-Fi. I've got a Starlink that I set up and hooked up to my car. And so I just started going live, and I came across, originally I started selling women's heels, and I was just like, let me get into this. Like I found this estate sale. This lady had like over 5,000 pieces of shoes and clothing. And so I went there, bought all of the shoes. I didn't think it through very well because it turned out all the shoes were one size. So I had like 500 pair of shoes. Anyway, I learned a lot though. Like I would not be here without having purchased that lot. Because otherwise I don't think I would have like invested super heavily in it, because you do kind of take your lumps up front as you're learning and trying to build and grow an audience. And so anyway, I did the shoes. Wasn't for me. I definitely lost money, but I went live every single day for 4 hours a day. And
4 hours, bro.
4 hours a day. Some days I didn't sell a single thing. Like some days were brutal. And I was like, what am I doing with my life?
Whoa, bro.
Yeah. So anyway, after that, I was like, I need to find a different category. Like there's too many, like fashion's very like low hanging fruit. Everyone can get it.
Yeah.
Everyone can sell it. And I was like, I need to pivot. So talking back and forth again, with my buddy Kip, and he's like, you should look at food. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to look at food. And a couple months previously, I remember I had bought some Built Puff protein bars, and I had bought them on Facebook Marketplace. Best protein bar on the planet for sure. Yeah. Anyway, I bought like 300 from her because like I'm a big fan. Like I eat them, protein bars, whatever, and I got them at a good price. And so I was like, I wonder if she's got more. So I reached out to her, and she's like, "Yeah, I've got thousands of these things." And I'm like, "Okay." It's just some mom on Facebook.
How
Some
does
mom on
she get
Facebook.
thousands of Built
So
Bars?
so Built Bar is here in American Fork, Utah. That's where their headquarters is, where they manufacture everything. So it's just down the road. So she knows someone there and has a hookup, and so sometimes she gets some of these bars in. So I was like, I'll buy every single one. Well, actually, first I bought like 900 of them because I was like, let's see how they do on the live selling. So I ran them on Whatnot. They absolutely crushed. I sold out in like literally 2 shows with like
Come
900.
on, bro.
And I was like, dude, no brainer. Like, this is the direction I have to go. So I went back. I was like, I'll take everything. I didn't know how many she had. Turns out I bought 17,000 bars.
Oh, you're in it.
That's
You're
I'm in
in
it,
it.
dude. I'm in it. $13,000 later, I'm in it. And I'm like, let's go,
Oh
dude.
my
Like we're
gosh.
slinging them. And then TikTok a couple months ago released auctions, and I am fully in on TikTok. That's where I'm selling all my stuff right now. And I've expanded from Built Puff protein bars. I still sell, like, people know me because of that, but I also am selling liquidated groceries as well. And man, you wouldn't believe people will buy anything. People
Wow.
will buy anything.
Yeah.
Colin, aren't you blown away, bro?
I mean, this is incredible. I also love the Built Puff bars, so that's aside. Could you
Dude, I
talk us
got you
through?
anytime.
Oh my gosh, you're the guy. You have 17,000. Could you talk us through a little bit about what that process is like of you actually going live and talking through these? I mean, could you talk through kind of the best practices, what it actually looks like for you to go live and actually talk through kind of like selling these as you go live?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've kind of structured my show. So I'm doing auctions. So I start with putting 12 bars in a box, and we started at $1. Retail, that's about $36 if you buy them from Built or buy them from the
Wow.
store, right? And so I put 12 in there, start them at $1. Nobody else is doing that on the app. Nobody's doing that on Whatnot. Nobody's doing that on TikTok. You'll see a lot of people on TikTok, sitting there with affiliate trying to sell them and sling them that way. Um, but people, if they see that it's starting at $1, it's like it's a no-brainer offer. Like, of course, I'm going to try to get these, right?
Yeah.
So you introduce people, they're bidding, and then I tell them, we hit this certain price point. I'm going to add 4 more bars to the box and give you 16. And so
Oh!
most of the time it hits it, and it's all about it's all about creating, scarcity. Like, you're really trying to create scarcity, and you're trying to really just get people involved. And so when I'm doing my shows, like, yes, I'm bringing energy. Yes, I'm trying to build different offers, and some of those offers, for example, like, I'll do like a custom build your own box every 15,000 likes on my show. And so people are incentivized, if they want to, like, if they win and they get to pick whatever they want instead of whatever I put in there, they're rewarding me by, like, tapping the screen, and that's going to push me out to more people on TikTok. We just did a show and hit like a 500,000 likes on the stream. It was
You
crazy.
gotta be kidding me, bro.
No, and it's dumb. It's all over protein bars. Like, what are we talking about? It's crazy. People are nuts, but that's typically how my show goes. Like, last night I did about $2,000 in 2.5 hours, and it was about 60 orders total. So I could do
Wow.
that. I could do that probably every day, no problem. I think
I mean,
every brand should be selling. They don't need to necessarily be doing like live auctions like I do. I think it would be interesting for businesses to try it out and see where it goes, especially with their dead inventory. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's a no-brainer.
yeah.
Every single business should be doing it. Every single business
I
should be doing it.
I mean, Chris, when you hear 500,000 likes, I immediately think every brand should be doing this for exactly the category you just talked about, that quote unquote like clearance or the stuff that you are not moving. You got to
Yeah.
turn stuff over and get it out and at least, maybe make a break even or a little bit on it. That's incredible. I mean, Chris, I don't know your thoughts on that, but it's unbelievable.
Yeah, there's several things happening here, Brayden, that
Yeah.
are mind blowing. Okay. Number one, hearing about how you've structured this thing, I know there are a lot of legacy kind of like D2C ecom people who have done most of their business behind a keyboard,
Yeah.
and they love the idea of live selling, but I know that actually they are terrified to get in front of a camera
Yep.
and
100%.
do what you're doing. They've handled literally hundreds of millions of dollars in ad spend, but to get in front of the camera and say, how do I make people buy? It's a total new realm. And you're pioneering it. And to hear how you've structured this thing with your offer, and then hey, we get here, and then we're gonna add more bars and hit those likes, and we're gonna make your own bar. You're gonna win your own box, and you get 500 million likes. That's insane. And then it's particularly insane because why? Because you as an entrepreneur, you're crushing. You're crushing with a new platform, a new format.
Thank you.
And then you're figuring out how to make it win. On the second side, there's a huge opportunity for brands established in other places. And BattleBox is a great example of this. They've done so well on Whatnot. I think they're 55,000 followers deep. They have 2-3 shows a day. It's become their number 2 channel generator for revenue. I mean, it's their number 2 channel, surpassed Amazon. There's a huge opportunity here for brands to make the bet that you're making and get on there, move weight, move dead inventory, and then get eyeballs on themselves and their product. I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah. It's really a no-brainer. Like, I'm not kidding. Like, it blows my mind that brands aren't on here doing it, especially right now where it really is the ground floor. Like, I'm getting tens of thousands of impressions on a show that literally I don't have to pay anything for. I'm essentially paying a 6% commission fee on every sell, but that is nothing. That is nothing. Like, the amount of money I'd have to spend on like a brick and mortar to like get people to come, and the amount of advertising that would take, it's apples and oranges. You can't. It's dumb. Like, I'm operating out of a townhome now. Like, there's no need for any of that. Like, you should just push go live on a camera and see what happens. And the truth is that there's a buyer for every seller. Like, it does not matter what your personality is, how comfortable you feel. There's going to be someone on there. Like, majority of my audience is women, moms at home, and I have ones that tune in every single night, and they watch me for 2 to 3 hours. Like, I am essentially their Netflix now.
Crazy, man.
And I'm like,
that is crazy.
Why are you watching me? Like, I don't have, like, I'm not that entertaining. I'm really not. But people do it. So it's a huge opportunity right now for sure.
When I hear this, I immediately think either brands should be reaching out to you, or you should be reaching out to brands and being like, hey, I'm going to be your gun for hire, but we're going to split everything from a commission standpoint. Have you thought about this? Because I mean, you already have your demographic info. You already have some serious foundational success already. You could basically package this up and ship this out to multiple D2C brands, and they would be like, yes, I'm foaming at the mouth. I need to get you product tomorrow. Like, how much is it going to be? Like, have you thought about this?
Yeah, I mean, so I think that there is some of that that's going on. I mean, for example, Built Bar themselves, they're like a top 3 seller on TikTok right now, and all they have is there's studios in, I think it's LA is where they're set up, and there are studios where they just it's a big warehouse, multiple studios set up, and they just go live, and then Built Bar fulfills the orders. And so that's definitely something that I think could work. But yeah, I mean, here in Utah, there's a lot of these kind of supplement type brands that are here. And so I have thought about that. I just haven't yet. I've been so busy. So
well, yeah, you're busy. You're busy going live and making money is what you're busy doing, Brayden. And I think, man, I think if we could carve out a date, here's what I think. I think that quite literally everyone in our network needs to hear what Brayden is saying. Number one,
100%.
Number two, there's too few people who even know that TikTok auctions exist. I mean, is that fair, Colin?
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Okay, Brayden, you agree? Okay. I think what needs to happen is that we need to do something together with Deep Shaw at TikTok. I mean, TikTok's got an office right here in downtown Austin.
Yeah.
And they do events there. I think that Brayden needs to come to Austin, Texas, and we need to get all our brand friends together, and they need to hear what he is doing on TikTok auctions, because this is just it's an incredible opportunity for the individual entrepreneur. It's an incredible opportunity for people that will take the plunge and get on camera and source correctly and do it. It's also a no-brainer opportunity for brands, and it shocks me. It shocks me, Brayden, that you're able to get this kind of reach, bro, from Utah, doing this thing from Utah, bro, with Built Bars and more. I love it, man.
It's true. The other day, I sold 6 cans of Spam and a few other things in a box, $20. I'm like, who's buying Spam? It's crazy. So if I got Spam out there, hit me up. We'll sling some Spam.
People will buy anything. I think this is a great point. People will buy anything. Yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this, Brayden. I really feel that what you're doing and what this is, TikTok, auctions, whatnot, I feel that this is QVC 2.0. I feel that
100%.
Shopping as entertainment is core American culture. And even though it's not the 90s anymore, even though the dollar is worth less, that core desire has not left, and people want to buy. They want to shop. They want to buy. They want to get a deal. And man, when you're on there and man, you're surprising and you're delighting and you're building the bundle and there's scarcity and you got to do I feel like it ticks all of those boxes. And this is why this has got to be a big foundational piece of why this is working so well. I mean, do you agree? Do you agree?
Oh yeah. Yeah. 100%. I think that the other thing that people don't realize, especially with the grocery product, because that's mostly what I'm selling is food right now, is that it's still a pain to get on Walmart Plus and have to like individually search and enter all of your products. It's not as fun, but what I have is I can put on a show for you and you can participate, get an amazing deal, and it still shows up at your doorstep. So it's like, I'm not saying that I'm going to be Walmart Plus or anything like that, but I'm just saying there is a market for it for sure. Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
What other products are you thinking about? I mean, you talked about the Built Bars, you talked about some of the food stuff. What other products are you thinking about where you want to kind of move into over the next couple months?
Yeah, so I've actually got some pet supplies coming that I'm going to test out and see how pet products do. Everyone's got a dog, everyone's got a cat, and you always have to buy stuff for them. So I think that that's a great potential category. I've got some health and beauty I'm kind of interested in as well. And then I think consumer electronics could be good too. I was watching a guy the other day, like he's the only one I've seen on TikTok, but he's slinging refurbished Apple stuff and HP and Windows and everything. And he's crushing it. Like he's absolutely crushing it. So that category is also interesting to me.
Wow. Brayden.
But the reason I like food, let me add this. Please. The reason I like food is because everyone needs it and everyone has to continue having it. It's one of those repeatable opportunities in life selling. Whereas someone may buy like a pair of shoes from me, but they're not going to buy one every single week from me necessarily.
Yeah, sure.
And if they do, they have a problem. Anyway.
This is a great point. I mean, your TAM is literally everyone. I mean, it's giant, and they're only going to need more of it. And if they like watching you and they like getting a deal, then they'll come back and get another one.
Yep, 100%.
Man, that's wild. Well, Brayden, we have got to stay connected. Man, I'm glad that we're connected now. And
absolutely.
Colin, I think we need to talk with TikTok. I think we need to talk with whatnot, and I think we need to put something together because this is I'm so strong on this. Everybody in my network is totally asleep on this. Totally asleep.
Or they're too lazy to pick it up. And I think that is your opportunity. You could get from an event a portfolio of probably 10 brands the very next day
bro.
of we're just going to send you all of our stuff, and then you have 10 clients the next day.
And
Oh,
you
man.
do, I would imagine you do consulting on this too. I mean, Brayden, you should be, you consult on this.
I literally, here's the thing, guys. Like, I literally just started doing this in January. Like, it's crazy. Like,
Consult for brands
I'm brand
so
new to this too,
easily.
you know.
Brayden,
But yes, I
great.
do want to get into that for sure. Yeah.
Brayden,
Oh my gosh.
let me tell you, bro,
Yeah.
the things that you have learned since January,
Yeah.
brother, that needs to be packaged up and sold for many thousands of dollars to every brand and agency owner I know, because what you have discovered, unlocked, you know, struggled your way through and gotten to as a framework, man, is crucial knowledge for e-commerce, D2C in 2026 and beyond. And man, more people need to know. I'm thoroughly convinced of that.
Thoroughly convinced.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Wow. Brayden, man, we love you, brother. We love what you're doing. Man, I want to stay, for sure, we're going to stay connected. And I'm quite serious. I'm quite serious about putting together this event. We need to do it.
Let's
and
do
everybody needs to hear it. And we appreciate you joining us. Look forward to having you back, brother.
Yeah, sounds good, guys. Appreciate it.